once again, welcome back in my class. I am your mentor Nisha. Waiting for you to get connected with each other because it would be our completing session to get back to the last chapter. And last chapter we started the land of hot desert, Saudi Arabia. That was half done, and today we will complete this chapter. So let's we follow the remaining part of the chapter. But before completing this chapter, I would like to recap about the chapter about Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is that part of the world which is known as the part of hot desert, because Saudi Arabia is that part on the world which is the extension of Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert is one of the hottest desert in the world, and Saudi Arabia is the extension. मीन्स कि Saudi Arabia क्या है, Sahara Desert का एक बड़ा हुआ आगे चलता हुआ एक पार्ट है. So it is nothing new, it is just the extension of Sahara Desert. And along with Sahara Desert, its extension, I have told you what is deserts. Deserts are those landform which remains hot, which remains cold even, because deserts are not like always being hot. Deserts are of two types, even three types, but at the primary stages we are learning two types mainly, hot desert and cold desert. So those desert remains hot throughout the day, and their soil is sandy soil which absorbs sunlight throughout the day, and temperature remains at extreme hot level. That kind of place is called hot desert. And what is one of the most famous example of hot desert? It is Sahara Desert. Yes. And cold desert. What is the example of cold desert? It is Gobi Desert. So these desert remains barren. Barren means no productivity is here, and along with being barrenness, these are very cold. So examples I have told you. So deserts are such type. Now what kind of vegetation is found here? Actually beta, these places are not good for growing crops. These places are almost barren and they don't have the productivity to grow crops, because this kind of soil, the soil of desert, does not have the retention power. The holding power is almost zero. What to hold? Retention of water obviously. So इनका पानी रोकने की जो कैपेसिटी है वो इक्वल्स टू जीरो होती है. बहुत जल्दी इनका पानी जो है ड्राई हो जाता है, मिट्टी ड्राई हो जाती है. सो टू ग्रोइंग क्रॉप्स, जस्ट फॉर ग्रोइंग क्रॉप्स, व्हाट डू अ सॉइल हैज टू बी? द सॉइल हैज टू बी क्वालिफाइड टू होल्ड वाटर फॉर लॉन्ग टाइम. बट आई एम सो सॉरी, बिकॉज desert soil is failing to perform such action. So for this reason, no vegetation like what we have in the mountainous area, what we have in plain areas, these type of greeneries are not grown here. But still, some greeneries are found here, like the area nearby oasis. What are oases? Oases are a small pool of water where green plants are found. ओएसिस क्या होता है? छोटे से पानी की एक वो पूल टाइप का होता है जहाँ पर ग्रीनरीज थोड़ी बहुत पाई जाती हैं. एंड देयर वी फाइंड द डेट पाम ट्रीज. व्हाट आर डेट पाम ट्रीज? आप लोगों ने घर पे खजूर खाए होंगे, डेट फ्रूट्स. दीज आर ब्लैकिश डार्क ब्राउनिश इन कलर एंड दीज आर वेरी स्वीट. एंड दीज आर मेनली प्रोड्यूस्ड फ्रॉम Saudi Arabia, because date fruits are mainly famous of that part. और भी अलग अलग पार्ट से आते हैं, it doesn't matter, but main production of date fruit is from there. From where? UAE. It is Saudi Arabia. Now cactus is one of the another part of the greenery which is grown here. Cactus is that plant which has only one organ, one body. Like in trees, what do we have? We have stems, we have branches, we have fruits, we have roots, we have leaves. Different section of a plant. But I am so sorry, because here we have only one part, that is the almost that stem. This kind of structure, like this is the root. These are the deep roots of cactus, and these are the thick waxy part of the plant. And the outer surface of the plant is very hard, very waxy, but inside the leaf, this is leaf, this is body, this is stem. This is everything of one plant. There is no separate section of the plant. Only one body is everything in itself. जब हम इसकी लीफ को काटते हैं तब इसके अंदर में क्या मिलता है, हमें एक सॉफ्ट पल्प जैसा मिलता है, that is very soft and having the moisture. And how does it get the moisture? It is absorbing the moisture from the deep root which is spreading deep inside the soil. मिट्टी की गहराई में जाकर ये इतनी लंबी जो इसकी रूट्स होती है that are pulling moisture from the deep section of the soil. Fine. So this is all about the vegetation which is grown here. And why don't we find vegetation here? Actually बेटा there we have very less rainfall. बारिश जो है यहाँ पर अदर डायरेक्शन अदर पार्ट के कंपैरिजन में बहुत ही कम होती है. That is why due to scarcity of rainfall we have very less vegetation here. Fine. Now we recap about climate. What kind of climate do we find here? Actually regarding climate I would say that in hot desert climate is extremely hot, because from morning to evening, the time when sun rise and up to sunsets, the whole long time till starting to evening, the soil, the open soil absorb the sunlight abundantly, lots of sunlight fall and that is absorbed by the soil. But as soon as sun sets, that sand starts to release the heat from the soil. धीरे धीरे क्या होता है कि मिट्टी में से वो गर्मी निकलने लगती है. Suppose for example this is soil and here is sunlight. Fine. So what is falling here? Here is falling sunlight. And the soil remains heated throughout the day from morning to evening. This is the morning time and this is again the evening time. Fine. So morning से लेके evening तक जो sunlight fall होती है इतने लगातार घंटों तक, वो क्या होती है, soil उसको absorb करती है, मिट्टी पूरी तरह से गर्म होती है. लेकिन जैसे जैसे शाम होने लगती है, evening होने लगती है, वैसे वैसे मिट्टी जो है अंदर से, मिट्टी जो है नीचे गहराई से, that starts to release heat in the form of this evaporation. So मिट्टी क्या होती है, अंदर से अपनी गर्मी बाहर निकालने लगती है. So that time, the time from when sand starts to release heat, from that time sand starts to become cool and till night the surroundings becomes very cold. So it varies, climate varies, that during the daytime it is very hot and during the night time it is very cold. Fine. One more important topic I would like to recap related to this chapter. It is what is? It is sandstorm. बेटा storm means क्या होता है? Storm means तूफान, बहुत तेज हवाएं चलना है ना. And sometimes storms are very dangerous. They are carrying everything what is coming in their path. जो भी उनके रास्ते में आ रहा है सबको वो उड़ा करके वो अपने साथ में तूफान ले चलता है. So this is a sort of storm only of wind, but here I am talking about sandstorm. Sandstorm means कि that storms which is carrying enough means not enough sorry, means lot of sands with it. अपने साथ में धूल मिट्टी आंधी को ये लेके चलता है. That is called sandstorms. And when these sandstorms starts, it starts to develop. What does it develop? What does it create? It creates sand dunes. Yes, sand dunes are, see, this is the soil surface and these are sand dunes. Means at the initial time these are very small section of the soil carried by wind. See, wind is blowing, okay, in this direction wind is blowing, and what is it carrying? It is carrying small sand particles with it. और जब ये अपने साथ में मिट्टी जब उड़ा के लाती है तब क्या कहते हैं, कहीं ना कहीं जाके तो वो रुकेगी, हवा भी तो कहीं ना कहीं जाके टकराएगी. Suppose it is stopping by here. So here is a very small section of the soil. Again slowly क्या होती है, layers चलती जाती है, layers. Due to the formation of layer of the soil, it is creating the shape of the dune. So it is called sand dunes, means मिट्टी का छोटा सा टीला. But these are automatically shifted. इनको कोई उठा के वहाँ नहीं ले जाता है या वहाँ से यहाँ नहीं लाता है. These are automatically shifted. How shifted? Suppose it is the direction of the wind. Yes. It depends all on the direction of wind. Suppose wind is blowing from this side. Fine. Wind is blowing from there and it is carrying sand from there. अगर मैं यहाँ से जा रही हूँ तो मैं यहीं से चीज़ लेके जाऊँगी, कुछ भी ले जाऊँगी. ये तो है नहीं कि मैं यहाँ से जा रही हूँ सामने से मैं कुछ ला रही हूँ. It cannot happen. So the way or the direction which is followed by the wind, that same direction is followed by the coming sand also. So suppose today direction of wind is from this side. Next day wind is coming from this side, blowing from this side. So what will happen? The sand will start to be collected here. Slowly it will be taking the shape of hill. But now here what the sand dune was created, due to the blow of this wind, it will be removed. Slowly it will be removed, and in opposite direction one more sand dunes will be formed. So this is all about the sand dunes. These are not actually getting away by any person. No human efforts are required to shift them from one place to another place. These are getting shifted automatically by the help of sandstone. Fine. So this is all about the sand dunes. And next we will start about people. Yes, how people are living there. What do they do? What is their lifestyle? What do they wear? What do they speak? This all we will be proceeding in this chapter, today's video. Life of the people. Actually, people who are living in Saudi Arabia, they are living the nomadic life. Now you will ask, ma'am, what is nomadic life? Nomadic life means something like tribal life. Yes, those people who are tribal, they are equal to nomadic. Nomadic means they don't have their own permanent settlement, they don't have their permanent shelter, they don't have their permanent house. They keep moving from one place to another place in search of shelter, food and their daily requirements. So they are living nomadic life. जिनका अपना घर नहीं होता है, वो permanent नहीं होते हैं. They don't have their own social life, even like living in a society. They have a nomadic, totally tribal life. So what kind of tribal people are found here mainly? Bedouins. Yes, Bedouins is one of the tribal group of people belonging to belongs to the tribal group, and second is Pygmies. Mainly Pygmies are found, but these two are very famous nomadic people living in Saudi Arabia. Fine. So this we have done. Tribes. Tribes are equal to nomadic, means those who don't have their permanent home, they keeps moving from one place to another place. They are called tribe. Tribes are nomadic, nomadic are tribe. Means both are equal in meaning. Next is caravan. Caravan means what? Caravan means like in these desert area, in the desert of Saudi Arabia, in this area, what do people do? What do people do? Sorry. People don't prefer to walk alone. They don't prefer to move alone. They always move in a group of people. Like numbers of people, they are gathered and they are carrying their belongings, their essential things with them. Food, drink, water, everything what do they want. They all carry on the back of the camel and they are keeping camel with them and they are moving with the group. That system, like moving in a group, people those who are moving in group from one place to another place, that is called caravans. Fine. This is all about caravans. So group of people traveling together in desert. Yes, that is called caravan. Now, what language do they speak? What language do they speak? Obviously, not Bengali, not Punjabi. Actually, people those who are living here, mainly they are speaking Arabic language. Arabic is almost similar to Urdu. Means they are mainly speaking which language? It is Arabic. Fine. Now, dresses. See beta, in throughout the world, people wear varieties of clothing styles, varieties of dresses, and these are varying from men to men, men to women even. Fine. So they have their different sense of dresses varying from one place to another place. Fine. So what do people wear in Saudi Arabia? That is dress like Arab men wear long sleeve. Long sleeve means you can see this is the long sleeve. I am wearing a long sleeve dress. So this is the long sleeve, and half sleeve means up to here sleeves are there. There is no sleeve. So this is the long sleeve dress. They are wearing a coat, gown type. Gown means from neck to up to neck to toes. This is the having the long sleeve in the gown. They have the long sleeve white gown, means mostly they are keeping white colored gown on their body. I am talking about the men, not about the women. And a headgear. Headgear means कि they are having a band. यहाँ से यहाँ तक एक सर्कल बना हुआ होता है, that band. और वो बैंड क्यों पहनते हैं? क्योंकि उस बैंड के नीचे उनका एक टॉवल टाइप का एक कपड़ा लटका हुआ होता है. टू फिक्स दैट बैंड दे आर वियरिंग अ हेड गियर. उसको फंसाने के लिए वो क्या पहनते हैं? हेड गियर. सो दिस हेड गियर इज मेड अप ऑफ द हेयर ऑफ कैमल. ये कैमल के हेयर से बना हुआ होता है. सो अप टू हियर आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड दीज आर वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग पॉइंट अबाउट what kind of life people of Saudi Arabia is living here. What do they wear? What language do they speak? What are nomadic people? What are tribal people? So this is all about very brief about those people and their lifestyle. Okay. Now let's we talk about that what do people eat there? Means what do they prefer to eat? What are their food habits? Actually, as I said in the beginning, that date palm trees are found in abundant in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia में क्या बेटा date palm trees जो होते हैं आपको बहुत ज़्यादा मिलते हैं. And what do we obtain from date palm trees? Pizza? No, we are obtaining date fruits. Date palm tree से हमें क्या मिलता है? Sweet date fruits, and these are produced here in high quantity, in very large quantity. So what do people prefer to eat here? They prefer to eat products which are made by using milk. जो चीज़ें दूध को यूज़ करके बनाई जाती है, they prefer to have dairy products. They are producing lots of dairy products, and those products which are prepared by using milk, they are called dairy products. And for dairy items, they are keeping cows and buffaloes with them, or those milk giving animals also, other milk giving animals, so that milk products can be prepared. So apart from these, date rice. Date means date fruit. Date fruit, rice, and meat of different animals. What do they prefer to eat? These are main food habit of people living in Saudi Arabia. Next is pilgrimage. What is pilgrimage? A journey to a holy place for worship. Means ki when we worship means ki offering some prayer to God. That is called worship. हम घर में भगवान की पूजा करते हैं, हम सभी करते हैं. So they are following a proper worship. So the worship, the way, the journey to holy place, they have a system of journey. Like we are going to Amarnath, we are going to Vaishno Devi. That is a journey. हम यहाँ से वैष्णो देवी जा रहे हैं, शिरडी साई बाबा के जा रहे हैं. So that is a journey for a reason. And reason is what? There is a reason of God. Means there is a holy reason. है ना? भगवान की पूजा के लिए, धर्म के लिए हम उस कारण से हम जा रहे हैं उस holy place पर. So they are also doing a journey that is for a holy place to worship God. And that journey to worship God, that is called pilgrimage. उसको वो क्या कहते हैं? Pilgrimage कहते हैं. And where do they go for praying, offering the worship to God? They are going to Mecca and Medina. See, these are two holy places in Saudi Arabia where people are gathering throughout the country. Means from different countries, people, those who are following these religion, they are gathering there from different part of the world. And this is a long journey. This is very famous. This is very means to say they have a deep belief in this religion. So this is called a journey to holy place where they worship. And where do they go to worship? They go to Mecca and Medina. And once again I would like to remark that this is the holy journey in which people are coming from different part of the world to offer their worship to God. So beta, here our chapter is getting end, but at the end of the chapter again I would like to have a very short recap about the chapter, the key points which we have to go through again, and what we have learned in this chapter. We have learned about the location of Saudi Arabia, fine, and second is climate. What kind of climate do we find here? We find here very hot climate. It is very extreme. During the daytime it is very hot, and during the night it becomes cold. Third is vegetation. What kind of vegetation we find? We find here very deep root having cactus plant. Fine. And climate is very hot throughout the day. Fine. Next is wildlife. What kind of wildlife do we find here? We find here different varieties of animals, है ना? Like those animals which have adapted their life to survive in the desert area. These type of animals are mainly found here. Fine. Now natural resources. Natural resources, I mean to say that those resources which are prepared, gifted by God. These are not prepared by human being. These are gifted by God. These resources means ki helpful things which helps in our daily life. So those are called natural resources, and oil is one of the natural resource which is found here at abundant mass, and this is the most famous Saudi Arabia, which produce largest amount of petroleum in the world. Next is economy, means what kind of living do people having here, how do they survive here, what do they do here, what is the source of economy, what is the source of money and finance here for the people who are living here. Means different sources of money, different sources of economic living lifestyle, that is called economy. That we have already completed in the chapter. Next is life of the people, means how do people living here, they are living nomadic life. Mostly people, not all, but mostly people are living nomadic life, tribal life. Bedouins, pioneers are found there. They are moving in the caravans. Caravan means ki group of people traveling together, having an animal, and the most famous animal is camel. And camel is called sheep of desert. Why do we call camel as a sheep of desert? It is so because in desert areas, in sandy areas, it is not possible to move a vehicle, because the wheels can stuck to the deep inside the soil. So this is not possible to travel by the vehicles. So camel is one of the animals which having the long legs, padded feet, and it has long eyelashes. So that storm which is blowing, that can protect the eyes of the camel due to the long eyelashes. It has a very broad jawline, so it is helping a camel to chew the thorny bushes. And one of the most important feature about the animal, about this animal, which camel. I am not talking about rat. I am talking about the animal, that is camel. So camel has a special characteristic that it has a hump on the back. It has a hump. Hump means this kind of structure. That hump is there in the back of camel. That camel's hump is having the water cells, small water cells. ये आप लोग कई बार कहानियों में पढ़ लेते हो, या आप लोग you are spinning story that camel can survive without drinking water because it holds water for 1 month, even more than 1 month. That is totally wrong conception, children. That is totally wrong conception, because the truth behind the holding water is all hidden in the water cells. The hump of the camel contains very tiny water cells. So these water cells are magical, as it is the part of the camel's body. These are very magical part that it does not let the camel feel thirsty. Camel को feel नहीं होने देता है what? The water cells. It all means compensate the requirement of water. So this is all about camel as being the sheep of desert. So once again I would like to say that this chapter was again a very interesting chapter. We have completed this chapter successfully, and I hope you all have enjoyed this chapter. And if you have any problem, if you have any doubt, please comment section is there. You can drop your comment. Drop means drop. You can drop your comment if you have liked, or if you have any problem you can discuss over there. And once again we will be back with one more interesting chapter, as your company makes the chapter very interesting. I feel very good. So I hope you to join me as much as possible and make the chapter, make the session very live and interesting. Thank you. Thanks a lot for your appreciation.